Yes, good. Hello, welcome everyone to Patreesha's Potpourri. I'm so lucky because I have Handal, Abdel, Raheim with me as a guest today. And he is the man behind the scenes. And he does so many, many, many things. And, well, would you please say hello to our audience?
Hello, audience. How you doing? Hope
Okay.
everybody's doing well.
Okay. Handel, Abdel, Raheim, could you please tell us, you're a jewel in which I found right here at BronxNet. I'm very lucky to have found you. You have assisted in so many things, in so many productions, and I know that you have productions of your very own. But first, could you tell me, how did you get interested in something like production? And explain to our audience what production is.
Ooh, okay. Well, first of all, Patrice, thank you for having me on your show. It's a pleasure. And I want to say thank you for everybody, Alan and Angel, for helping us out here today on our show.
Thank you.
On such horrible weather that we're having. Yes, it's raining, but we always have sunny days, right? No
That's
matter
right.
what. My production, when I started, basically comes through years of watching films. And basically, my mom took me to the first movies when I was younger. And the first films I saw was movies as like Jaws and The Warriors. And then my cousin and I, we snuck in to see Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
Oh, yes.
So I, after I snuck in, my mom found out that I went to the movies without her permission. So you already know what happens in the old
The
school days when you did
consequences.
something your mom didn't know about. So I got home, I got a Bruce Lee, yeah, across the head. But she understood that I wasn't doing nothing wrong, and I was part of film, and that's basically how I became part of film. And then television, I guess you go back. I'm pretty much, I love comedy. I go back to the days of Abbott and Costello, Lucille Ball, Three Stooges, and movie slapstick type of comedy. So that's basically how I started and
I,
enjoying my films.
I understand, Handel Abdel Rahim, that you have your own production company. Is that true?
Yes, I started a small little production uh, group called Born Crazy Productions. It's part of my team that we've had for years as a group of neighborhood kids who grew up together playing baseball, basketball, football. It's a unity of diverse ethnicities. You wouldn't be surprised. I can go through it's like the United Nations of our group. And basically, I always wanted to keep it in the neighborhood. I'm from the Bronx. I love my neighborhood. I love my Bronx. I love my city, New York City. So I said, why change anything? Just keep it the same as, to represent the Bronx, New York City, and of course my neighborhood, which is the west side of the Bronx, of Born Crazy Productions.
Now, I understand that I understand not only are you a producer.
Yes, I do produce. I also work with NFL, Major League Baseball. I've done various work with various telecasts. And right now, I'm working on 2 documentaries. Actually, a third. I just was offered a part of another documentary, which I can't actually say anything yet.
I was waiting to say that documentary, and I thought that you would give us just a little hint or a clue
Sure.
about that documentary.
I'm teamed up with great guys, Gene Deal and Anthony Jones. What we're doing is putting the story of the death of Biggie Smalls together. It's a really interesting story due to the fact that no one's ever found his murder. So here we're going to showcase what happened, how everything led up to that night, and we're going to let you figure it out why and who are involved.
I love it. And it's something that we have all wondered and we've all been very
Yes.
interested in. I love it. Okay. Um, there's something about Ghetto Famous. Could you tell me a little bit about
Yeah.
Ghetto Famous?
Well, I guess everybody wants to be famous. So that's my line. Everybody wants to be famous. So I got tired of people not using people from the neighborhoods, urban people, urban comedians, urban anything that has to be with neighborhood people. So what I did, I grabbed all the neighborhood people, which are funny, whoever's funny, or whoever wants to be that party person, whoever's the funny person in the party, or whoever seems to be funny, or and I asked them, do you want to be in a show? And they're like, what's the name of the show? And I told them, Ghetto Famous. And they're like, I want to be famous, so why not be Ghetto Famous?
I understand exactly what you mean because I have known characters all my life, and they could have had their own sitcom
Right.
themselves.
So that's what I'm looking forward to continue. We're going on our 6th show. I got tired of all these reality shows. These reality shows crack me up. So I said, you know what? Why not make fun of everything? So nobody tried to take my little idea. But anyway.
How could we access to see what you're doing? How could we get in touch with you to see what you're doing?
Well, I'm on, you can email me or Facebook me on the Born Crazy Productions, or you can see some of my little clips that I have. I make fun of weathermen. I did one when in the storm. Seems like I'm getting blown away by the wind. I did a commercial. Hopefully it gets picked up eventually with Corona. I'm Frosty the Snowman, and I guess I found my beach as Frosty the Snowman. It seems like it's like Alaska.
So you're also an actor?
I try to do a little acting here and there. I was selected to be part of the Batman movie, the one that came out, but I never made the cut. So I get auditioned, and hopefully, I'm just gonna keep pushing.
I heard that when you go to the gas station, there's different types of fuel. Okay. What is that type of? I associate.
High octane.
No, you know what I'm talking about. What am I
Premium.
Come on.
Super.
No.
I don't know. You tell me.
It's diesel. Come
Diesel.
on, tell me
Vin
something.
Diesel.
Okay.
Actually, I was just sent an email for casting call to be part of some project with Vin Diesel. So hopefully they change the time and I can be able to attend. But if not, then I'm just going to show up. If I can't make the time that they asked me to, I'm going to just show up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Opportunities, and I hope that our audience, and just as you know, when an opportunity comes, we have to take advantage of it.
We do. I've been fortunate and lucky by the grace of God and the support of friends and my family that I've been involved in so much. And I thank everybody every day. I thank God and I thank my family and thank everyone who supports. And because it's not easy, for anybody. And it's just not just a one-day thing. I wish it was a one-day thing, because a lot of us, would be where we would love to be.
Now, Mr. Handal, Abdel, Raheim, what else, besides these things, do you do a 9 to 5 type of thing?
Well, I work in the studio here at BronxNet. I'm the facilities coordinator / whatever Al wants to keep slash and slash me.
Excuse me. You have to explain facilities coordinator
Okay.
to our audience, please.
I make sure that I do my best to make sure that everything is operating correctly with the help of my staff, which is Joe Buchan and Keith Brown and Jamal Green. We do our best I can to be able to help everybody here to produce their shows. Me coming from the field and being, I like to put a little extra to help everyone. It's just a natural instinct in me. I want to make sure that everybody gets the best they can, and that's what I love to do. It makes, if you walk out of here smiling, then I'll go home smiling.
I always say that somebody has an interest or a story or a concern that they would like voiced, and that's what I love, because you don't know. I had so many problems outside of this, and when I step onto right here under that spotlight, under those harsh lights, under those harsh lights, okay, it really makes me feel good. And when people comment on some of the work that I have done,
I'm glad.
It makes me feel good. But see, I could not have done this without you.
Thank you.
And Angel and Alan and
Thank you.
behind, which only goes to show behind every good woman there's a group of men.
You
But
know,
that
it's a team. It's a team atmosphere. Everybody can do whatever they. But at the end of the day, regardless, you can wake yourself up. You can put yourself to sleep. I mentioned before last couple of weeks ago in an event. You have the talent. You go to sleep with the talent. You wake up with the talent. No one can take that talent away from you. How hard your times may be, it's still yours. And the only way someone can take it away from you is if you allow someone to do that. And I'm the person that doesn't allow nobody to take anything, especially my talent. And I don't want anybody's talent to be taken away from them either. So when people walk through these doors here, I want to make sure that I can do whatever I can, eh, whatever I can to be able to make sure that their talent is showcased.
And I like what you said about talent, and talent not only in production, but so many other fields. And there are so many people who have had a calling or the spirit or feel like there was something that they wanted to do, and they have been put down in so many ways. And I like what you said. If you feel that you have it, you really have to go for it, and don't let them stop you, because
No.
there will always be the naysayers,
Right.
or the haters.
Well, it's funny that sometimes you feel that there's more people that don't want to see you succeed than there's people that want to see you succeed. You can count so many people in your hands. You have 10 fingers, so you have to separate the people that you feel that what, these people are not for me, and then you say, what, these people are for me, so I'm gonna stick with this group. And if one of those people that you believe that are for you, then what you do, you just let it go, let them go, let whoever it is, it could be male or female or family member or whatever it is, just let them go, because the only thing they're gonna do is gonna hold you down, and once you get held down, that's a piece of your energy that you're wasting.
I love that. And I can hear, ain't no stopping us now.
Ain't no stopping us now.
You can't be held down anymore.
No.
And really to go. I know you're doing a lot of things, though. I know you are doing a lot of things. Okay, tell us some more things that you do, because you are the man behind the scenes here at BronxNet. And like
Thank
you
you.
said, you do so many things. I'm telling you, and to have someone who encourages you, who will back you up, and this forum is for everyone, and I wish that more people would get involved. And if you would like to be a guest, or if you would like to take a class or something, please get involved, because I was told by a very wise director, that's the only way people will hear your voice.
That's right.
Thank you, Mr. Director.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, all these guys that Quentin Tarantino, all these major production guys, even the people who do big shows on television, they can't get the job done alone. No one, it's too much. Just that one helping hand goes a long way, and when you extend that hand and you give that hand out, it works. Don't think yet that you could do it all by yourself. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with just pointing the camera and pointing it and do it by yourself. Even a news reporter that tells the weather, he has to have a team. Comedians, back in the days, Richard Pryor was amazing, and what he did, he said, okay, well, I got denied from being part of Blazing Saddles, which me and Al spoke about. So he turned around and he said, okay, you deny me. I put the script out, but you deny me. The production company denied him. So he turned around and said, you know what, I'm going to create. And this is one of the times where black exploitation films came out, due to the fact, well, Richard Pryor, and not many people know about it, that what Richard Pryor did, he turned everything around and said, hey, there you go. Now check me out. So that's happening now with of course, Bollywood and Latin America. They are the big Latin American television is one of the biggest televisions out in the world. People all over the world watch Latin TVs.
Listen, I got hooked. What was it, Teresa? Yeah, I was hooked into to that. And plus, yo hablo un poquito español.
Sí, así toca hacer. Entonces, I say it in Spanish, no deje a la gente que te empuje porque te toca empujar más fuerte. So I said, don't let nobody push you, you have to push harder.
That's right, that's right. That's right. Now, Mr. Handel, just give us a grip. If somebody wanted to do maybe what I'm doing or what you're doing or something, how could someone get involved with something like this? And BronxNet, could you explain to our audience that BronxNet is just the Bronx cable station? There are MNN where I'll never forget when I looked in camera number 4 with Mr. Schultz, and I said, whoa, I want to do this, again. And I went there, someone interviewed me, and after that, I was bitten. And also, I was on channel CBS. I went on a tour of CBS, and there was nothing like that, nothing like that. And then I saw how natural Bob Elliott, Bill Elliott
Right.
was, and Dana Tyler, and they were all and Pablo Guzman. So natural,
Yeah.
And the cook, I asked him, Tony Taratola, I said, Tony, you have any leftovers over there? And he said, no, none. But they were all so nice. I mean, the people behind the cameras, they took us into a room where there were tapes of all the shows in CBS. It was absolutely wonderful. We went into even their junk room. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It was, so production is another thing to think
Yeah,
about.
that's another animal. If someone wants to be a part of production, the number one thing that I say is you got to be patient. And you really do. You got to be really patient, and you gotta research. If you want to do documentaries, you got to research. If you want to do film, have your script correct. If you want to do a small commercial, know a product. Something you're not going to just do a commercial for anything. Do a commercial that's something that people want, and that's basically how it goes. And if you have the skill and the ability, do it. But like I said, you gotta have a tough skin. Don't just say, okay, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm the camera guy. You just can't be a camera guy. You just can't be a producer. You just can't. You gotta find a place that you fit in. I've played baseball, football, basketball, all the sports. I guess besides cricket or something like that. And I play high school. I play semi-pro. But I was given a gift, and I always say that God gave me a gift. I didn't make it to the NFL. I didn't make it to Major League Baseball to play, but I did make it as part of a production team. So that's my small little gift, because I didn't give up. Somewhere along the line, that was my gift, to be part of that.
You found another way
That's
to
right.
be involved in something that you love. I wish we could get a closer look at your T-shirt, okay? And they told me that this is a family show and that we're opposite Dana Tyler and we're at a good time. So we can't have him really flex those muscles. But can the camera get a shot, or some type of shot of his shirt?
We got a shot? You want a shot? Get a shot.
Could you just tell us what is this your logo?
Yeah, this is our logo, Born Crazy Productions.
Beautiful
This is a boombox.
shot.
This is a boombox that was made by a good friend of mine who's a great artist. His name is Howie Rondonone, and we are great friends since we was kids. And he built this for me, and it's almost the size of this wall here. And it's a boombox, so it says Ghetto Famous. And we always start off with a song, and then people perform. We have small little skits that we do comedy. People say that a laughter a day is good for the heart. So I like to keep that always. Some people say, you made my day, you made me laugh, you made my day. So it works. Comedy does work.
Okay. Across the top is your production.
Yes, Born Crazy Productions.
Born Crazy.
Productions.
No, Born Crazy.
Yeah, Born Crazy.
No, come on. You know that. You just can't let
I
that
tried,
slip by me.
I tried twice. Like I said, we were kids growing up in the neighborhood, and outsiders used to come in and try to abuse the elderly, to abuse and bully people through various ways. So what we did, we got together, the community, basically, all the kids. It didn't make a difference who it was, or what nationality, or what color your skin was. We sat there and defended the hood from outsiders. And then that's how we got the name.
I love it. Exactly what Bronx community, what,
I'm from the west side, 231st. You have 231st, you have Marble Hill, you have Bailey, you have Riverdale, you have Heath, you have Gouverneur. So all those areas that I named, plus more, 242nd Street, united. And we said, well, you know what? No one comes in. No one comes in. Not to see someone's parent get robbed, or to see someone's aunt or uncle get abused, or their sons or their daughters. It's something that we didn't want to see.
And you supported each other.
And we supported each other to this day.
I love it. I love it. Something happened in the Bronx, in Woodlawn, and I went to the fundraiser. A pharmacy, Emerald Pharmacy, burned down, and I love what happened when I went to the fundraiser. It was at it says we support our own, and so many people came and supported that, and I love that.
Yeah, I think
love
that the community grip is loosening up. I think we need more people to be involved within each other. It could be a small group of 10, it could be a small group of 15, so I'm just hoping that, everybody gets together somewhere along the line to help each other out.
And that affair was at Rambling House, which I love. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, do you have anything else that you'd like to tell our audience? I could talk to you for hours. Would you come and be my guest again?
Yeah, I would love to. That's not a problem.
Okay, this has been absolutely wonderful. I need for you to tell, how could we support you? What do we need to do to support you?
Be patient. Just continue doing what you do, what you love, your art. That would support me and put a smile on my face. That's the way I look at it. I thrive off other people, and I want people to thrive off me. Whenever someone asks me to make a small little speech or something like that, I don't look at it as my speech. I look at it as our speech, as a we guy. That's how I've always been, and I'm going to stay that way. And some people may disagree about it, but hey, listen. I wake up and I go to sleep with my talent, and you can't take that away.
I love that. When you have your own space, like I fell asleep the night we worked really late until 11 o'clock, and I fell asleep like on camera, and because I'm an 8:30 person, and the truth is, when you are comfortable in your own skin, you can do that sleeping. You can do that resting. Your mind is at rest. It's been so wonderful talking to you.
Thank you,
I just want to be able to support you. I love the things that you're doing.
Thank you.
I like your production company, which is
Born Crazy Productions.
Okay, and we're coming to see your whatever you produce, whatever you put out there.
Thank you.
And do you do small things like, say, like I asked you before, if I wanted to, if I had a supermarket, or
yes,
if I had a store,
that's not a problem.
or
something
everybody. Like that.
We can put pieces together.
Because I think media is the fastest way of
That's right.
And I remember learning in school years ago about subliminal clips, where if you even see it for a few minutes, It's stuck somewhere.
Stick it
in
in your
head.
mind. That's right.
You know?
Like the Indian with the littering and Smokey the Bear.
Yeah. I still see that tear rolling down
With the
Chief
Indian, that's right.
Joseph's,
That was amazing.
yeah.
To this day, still you can show that commercial to this day. It still has the same impact.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, can I tell you, it's been an absolute
Thank you.
pleasure.
It was my
like
pleasure.
I said, I could
You're
talk
very
to
welcome.
you forever. I know that we only have a minute or two left. You know, and we got to thank our crew.
That's right, all the
okay?
time.
I say it, you know, Angel, who was my classmate and he's my buddy, and my director.
All right.
You know.
Who? Mr. Alan Carlton?
Oh, my director, yay! I thank you. Like I said, they made. Let me tell you, I might have been suffering from so low self-esteem at one time.
But you don't have to.
But after I stepped through these Bronx Net doors,
God bless you.
it helped. You know, it helped me.
And
because
my hands are always here, and we're always here to help.
and have a voice. And plus, we do things. We have issues, concerns, things that are happening
That's
in the
right.
community. Please write us here at BronxNet, and maybe one day you can be a guest, and we tell your story. And also, there's classes here,
Yes, there
so
are.
you can end up producing maybe your own.
That's right.
So, you know, please be a part of our team here at BronxNet. And, you know, this is another thing that I love about being a part of the BronxNet team. When sometimes you go places and no one speaks to you. Everyone who opens the door have to say, oh, hello, how are you doing, to make you feel good, you know, and stuff like that. That is so special. Listen, I lived in a certain building for 30-something years, and people still don't speak to you.
Well, what are you going to do?
So, but here, you know that you're a part of a family.
Thank you.
A part of the BronxNet
You're very
family.
welcome.
And
Anytime.
we're welcoming you to come and be a part of the BronxNet family. You know, like we said, please write us with your concerns, issues. If you want to be a guest, if you have a story, I have stories that I still have to get out, and just meeting everyday people.
Okay.
You know, just meeting everyday. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much, Mr. Handal.
You're welcome.
Abdel. Raheim.